Welcome back to Kirby Sports Center and the Coca-Cola postgame show. Gary Laubach is standing by with head coach Mike Jordan. Gary?
All right. We are back. I'm with head coach Mike Jordan. There's a phrase, there are tapes for burning and tapes for learning. Is this, I know with you, though, it's always about learning.
Yeah, you can definitely, there's going to be a lot of film to watch on this game. We just didn't play hard enough, I don't think, and that's my fault. That we didn't come out and play as hard as we can. So I have to do a better job at getting us better prepared for this type of game.
Why do you think that is? You played a very good, tough Colgate team on Saturday, stayed right with them up to the final 5 minutes. You knew how important this ball game was in terms of standings. You've been around a long time. You played a lot of basketball. What do you think the psyche was?
I wish I knew. But again, I just have to do a better job at getting us prepared for the physicality of the game. We knew that the Naval Academy and Army as well, both academies, they play harder than everybody else. And that's what they hang their hat on. And the tougher team normally wins. And I think the Naval Academy was the tougher team tonight. So again, I have to do a better job and get us to be a little bit tougher and be more aggressive.
Shouldn't be hard to do that on Saturday. You've got Lehigh coming in. Lehigh's on a run. Having won 8 in a row against Army tonight, they were trailing a little bit. It shouldn't be hard to get them up for that one.
Well, if you can't get up for the rivalry, then you probably shouldn't wear the uniform. So hopefully, not hopefully. I think our guys will be ready come Saturday.
Mike, we'll
Lehigh.
see you Saturday.
Thank you.
Okay, Justin Vanderbond. I know this is not the kind of night where congratulations is going to help because of the outcome, but you did have a career high tonight, 12 points. Probably got the most minutes you've had since you've come here to Lafayette. So at least can you hang your hat on that and the improvement that obviously you're showing?
Yeah, I just, tried to play hard, and that's what all it really comes down to. Blocked a couple shots, rebounded consistently, and got on the board early in the first half, so just got to keep it up.
First chance we've had to really chat with you. Can you talk a little bit about the difference between playing at Boston College and the whole atmosphere, the practices, and then coming to Lafayette and changing all of that?
Yeah, it's similar. A different level of athletes at BC, but Patriot League's a skilled league with a ton of shooters, and tonight an aggressive Navy team. So, you gotta play hard at both places, but. Yeah, we didn't bring that tonight.
Coach Jordan a little bit upset with the effort tonight, said we just didn't play tough enough. And against the academies, that's one of the real keys. Did you get a sense, too, that they really just kind of were more physical?
Yeah, on our board was tough. Coach said the tougher team will win. When we played them at their place, we thought we were the tougher team, made more game-winning plays, and that was the opposite tonight. They probably played harder and made more winning plays than we did.
We'll regroup, get ready for Lehigh.
Yes, sir.
All right, Justin, congratulations on your career high. All right, John has the highlights, and then we'll close this one out. Here's John.
Thank you, Gary, again for a job very well done. Always fun to talk to head coach Mike Jordan. And for a change, Justin Vanderbond, who had a good game himself tonight. Lafayette got off to a pretty good start because of Justin Vanderbond. He came off the bench. Gary had the first 6 points for Lafayette. And then, of course, C.J. Fulton doing his usually good job defensively. But, boy, Daniel Deaver, what can you say? Gary, they went to him early. They established the interior, and that really triggered their offense. A nice little give and go here, and the finish that time by Eric Sonberg. And watch Nelson here. I'll tell you, he got to the rim in a hurry. That play closed out the first half. In the second half, Lafayette was only down 8, Gary, actually 7, and it looked for a moment like C.J. Fulton and company were going to make a run. But, boy, Navy just did all the right things. That was a nice play by Yoder, who dished it off to Deaver again, and then a deep three that time. That was Jones, who came off the bench and did a really good job. And, of course, chipping in as well was Tyler Nelson, another very athletic and physical player that you heard Michael Jordan talk about. And, Gary, I think the game statistics really bear out what you and Mike Jordan were talking about.
Yeah, you can't shoot 28%, 29% if you want to round it off. You can't shoot 19% from beyond the arc. You can't shoot 28% from the foul line and win basketball games. And you can't have some of your best players just not score. Kyle Jenkins, 4, Leo O'Boyle, 2, C.J. Fulton with 8, 3 for Berger, 3 for Pettit.
And Josh Rivera held scoreless tonight after a 25-point ball game against Colgate. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Vanderbaan with a career high doesn't, but they all came in the first half.
Yeah, they did, Gary. And, you know, we probably haven't talked enough about this, and this is not to make excuses, but don't forget, Navy started 4 seniors. Lafayette has some of their key players very young. Josh Rivera is a freshman. C.J. Fulton is a sophomore. And again, I know that we're well into the second year for a lot of the younger guys. And but again, Navy they brought that mentality tonight. You heard Michael Jordan talk about it. Mentally, Navy was tonight where Lafayette wants to be. They have a good start. They've established themselves as a very good defensive team. Navy's defense really told the story tonight.
Yeah, Mike was adamant about that we just didn't play tough enough, and if you go up against the academies, you better be tough enough if you want to stay in the ball game. Right now, Army Lehigh is a big ball game. Army 53, Lehigh 50. So that one's going to go down to the wire, it appears. Lafayette Lehigh right here, 1 o'clock on Saturday, and I think Mike will have the Lafayette Leopards ready for that one. I know John will be ready. I'll be ready. And, of course, all of you. And John Sabino tonight working the ball game for the Lafayette Sports Network, always doing a great job with his fine crew. So that's it. Final score tonight, 53 for Navy, 34 for Lafayette. Navy 5-6 in the league. Lafayette 5-6 in the league. So we'll see how it all unfolds as we go down the stretch. Well, for all of us, we thank you so much for spending time with us. I'm Gary Lubbock. Good night, everybody.